Kat, aka Wild Artifact, and welcome to Wild Wednesdays. This is a series of videos showing tutorials, recipes, fun facts, knowledge, learning from people, anything. Basically a lot for the curious. So we're going to hopefully laugh a lot, probably make a ton of mistakes, misspeak a ton, and cry probably often. So come along with me and let's do something. I almost want to be like throw it off and be like, let's get wasted. I'm just like, okay. Too soon. Welcome to Happy Hour with Kat, where I teach you how to craft cocktails and learn about liquors. So the first thing that we're gonna do is make a classic and a dirty martini. So I like to call myself an emotional bartender, and that means that I go with what I feel. So generally I do not follow recipes. I will look at what liquors and ingredients are in there, and then I'll just go forth and prosper myself. So we're gonna take a note from James Bond and make our classic martini. Fun fact is that what he actually ordered in the movies is not a martini. It is called a kangaroo because it uses vodka and not gin. So martini is gin and then dry vermouth, and then you can add other ingredients to build upon it, but that's the most classic one. So we're gonna do 2 ounces of gin. Throw that sucker in there. And then 1/2 ounce of dry vermouth. The thing that really makes this is making sure all your ingredients are ice cold. So we want to put our martini glasses in the freezer, and we also want to put our dry vermouth and gin in the freezer as well. And then pour it into a shaker with ice and shake. Get that really frosty, get that nice frost on it, and then pour it into the glass. So then you can also garnish with a curly Q of lemon. Like that. Very classic. Now to do my favorite, the dirty martini, we're gonna clean out the sucker and then we're gonna come back. Okay, so now let's move on to making my favorite, which is the dirty martini. So let's get down to business. That wasn't quite as fluid as I wanted this one. Okay, so what you're gonna need for this is everything you made for the classic martini, but we're gonna add in olive brine to make it dirty. So what you're gonna wanna do is do 2.5 parts of your gin. Once again, adding to a shaker that has ice. It's okay if stuff spills out because no one's perfect. That's life. And then we're gonna do 1 part of dry vermouth. And then 3/4 part of the olive juice. And I typically like to use olives and olive brine that is more enhanced. So using feta stuffed olives or blue cheese, even like garlic. You can totally use the regular martini olives, but I just like the flavor that it adds. Then you gotta shake. Once that's nice and cold, pop the top, pour. Perfect. And then add your olives. And then you're done. See? Easy. So while a martini may not cure your problems, they can at least ease them for one night or at least a drink. Cheers. let's talk supplies and what you're gonna need to make these bad boy martinis. So I typically like to use Bombay dry gin. Really, any dry gin will work. You just want it to have a little bit of that cut flavor to it. And this is a personal favorite brand. And it works well with a lot of other drinks. And then you'll need the dry vermouth. So once again, this is like a great option. It's not top shelf, but we all can't live like that every day. So this is really good and it works with a lot of other recipes as well. So it's something great to just have in your freezer all the time. And then olive juice, like I said before, you can use kind of like anything you want as far as like martini olives or flavors or anything. I typically like to use like feta or blue cheese or garlic, something that has more flavor in it. So if you like any of those profiles, use that juice to go with it. And then you can also do the olive. Too early for that. Then onto other supplies. We have our shaker. So this is copper. Obviously, I need to finish eating the olive. I shouldn't have done that. Anything with a strainer, or you can, like this, or you can get one of those that goes over the top of it. Or if you're super bougie, you want to do the two of these like they do in the bars, do that. YOLO. A jigger is necessary if you are not like me and you like to really measure things out. This has a 1 ounce and a 1.5 ounce. And you'll also see them where it's without the handle, so it looks just like that, and you can use that. And then we have the peeler for the lemon. So it makes like little curly cute lemon things like the fancy. And all you do, it has like a couple of these little ends, and you can just take it and go around and you can see that zest literally coming up. It makes a little like curly cue. So anyway, there's that. Get to it. Let's talk ordering at the bar. So first up, Classic Martini. Ask for the classic. You can ask for gin or vodka, even though vodka isn't technically a martini, but that's fine. And then shaken or stirred. So shaken is with the ice, and then stirred is where they just swirl it around with ice in the shaker and then strain it into here, which is good. Classic, cool. Drier, you ask for less vermouth, and then more of a wet martini, you ask for more vermouth. So then dirty martini is one that you can easily kind of fuck up. So if there's less olive brine, then it just tastes like a wasted day. And then if it's more, it is the perfect thing. So when I go, I usually go to the bartender and I ask for a dirty martini and I ask for the dirtiest one they have. And then when they clarify, then I say like truck stop bathroom dirty, like disgusting, like you think you're gonna get murdered in the bathroom kind of situation. So they usually don't get the joke, but then hopefully they remember me. And then I usually get what I want though. So it works. And then you can drink a really great martini. It's great. Also a Vesper martini is what James Bond orders in Casino Royale, which you can't actually order anymore because the exact brand of Lillet is actually gone. But that is with Lillet, which is like a French aperitif white wine with floral notes, and then gin and vermouth. Anyway, here you go. You're welcome. Cheers.